All right, great. So, I was just curious to know more about the entire software development life cycle. I didn't just want to be at the part where you give me a completed app and I'm testing and we just release it. I want to be involved in that decision making where we decide what features do we want to ship out, what cool project are we working on now, you know. I know at the time it was just an exciting experience for me because it gave me opportunity to be creative, to express my creativity, to express innovation, and it was just fascinating to see that all these things that we think we can actually build them into functionalities aesthetically pleasing to people, and they can actually use it and it's making real impact in the world, right? So I then moved up to the product management role. But before I became a product manager, I said I first picked up software testing skill before I began getting more inquisitive as to the whole software development life cycle, what and what do I need to do and all of that. So I must tell you that it's very important to put money as secondary when you're acquiring these skills. And what do I mean by that? I was the operations assistant, but I was doing software testing. At some point, I started doing product management with it. But I didn't go to the boss and say, hello, boss, you employed me as operations assistant, but now I'm testing application, I'm writing product roadmap, I'm doing all of these things, and, I need more pay rise. No, at that point, I wasn't even thinking, give me pay rise. I was thinking, how do I learn more? How do I make myself so important that you can't do without me in this company? You can always get an operations assistant again to do the regular everyday things. But in these technical skills that we're cultivating, these technical skills that we're learning, is ours to take. You will sit in a room one day where you are controlling the negotiation and it's what you want that they give to you. But until then, when you're in your learning process, be humble enough to just accept it like that and keep learning. So I was doing multiple roles, multiple things, uh, without even asking for more money. Right? I just wanted to learn. I just wanted to get to that point where I know that I'm a boss in this thing. I understand it. I have hacked it. Right? And so when the opportunity came to get a product manager, it was a no-brainer. You will not think of going to get someone externally and start training them on what the product is about. You already have somebody that has understudied your current product management team and is ready to pick up the task almost immediately. So it was a no-brainer. I got promoted to product manager, where I now began to control the entire software development life cycle in terms of ideation of the product all through to execution. It was fun, it was exciting, I loved it. But then I decided that I think I have interest in strategy. I like bringing the team together to say, okay, this is where we need to go to, this is how we need to do it, process improvement and all of those cool stuff in tech. And I'm like, no, I think I like operations a lot, but I want it to be product specific. Let it be tied to building something innovative. I want to own the entire strategy of sorry I want to own the entire strategy of how we are to do, what processes do we need to put in place to create this product, to get people to wear their thinking cap, to get creative and all of that. And then I carved a niche for myself. It's very important for you to quickly acknowledge your strengths, where you have strengths in, and start carving a niche for yourself. But I did not do it as soon as I got into tech. I started carving the niche. Remember, I started as software tester, then I moved to product management, and then I was still doing a mix of product managing, software testing. It was just the time where I was trying the waters to see what do I really like. And then I discovered that, I have this love for strategy and, process improvement, maybe product ops. And, at the time when I carved that niche of product up for myself, it wasn't really a thing at the time. So there were little materials that could guide me on what it really is, but I knew what I wanted to do, right? So it's important for you to acknowledge exactly how you want your journey to be, exactly how or what interests you the most and what you want to go into. Then when you have gotten to that stage where you are now ready to focus on one thing, imagine I could have continued doing software testing, product management, and then I'll be doing everything at the same time but expert in none of it. So I decided that, I want to be on the strategy side. I still want to own the entire process, but from a strategy perspective, saying this is how we do this process, this is how we do. And today I wear multiple hats, but a mix of voluntary roles and my full-time role. So for my full-time role, I'm lead product operations for an R&D fintech company here in London. And voluntary roles, I have like two voluntary roles, one of which I'm leading the product project management team at the Weave. Is a community that helps prevent founders burnout, just empowering entrepreneurs to help them run their business sustainably. And then I also value the importance of community, right? So in this my journey, I did a lot of shadowing people, shadowing my seniors, shadowing peers, even peers, not just my senior. So I really value the importance of having a community of like minds, right? So currently I'm the community events manager for the female product lead here in the UK. And as you know, the tech industry, there's very few of us ladies. Is a male saturated industry. So, we just need that companionship of we ladies having ourselves, helping ourselves through the journey, hacking it together, because, you know, we at the end of the day we all have ourselves. So it was very important for me community, and that's why I decided, I'm going to give back to community, because I knew how important it was in my tech journey. So we go to the next slide. That's the in between. So I must say that it wasn't a very rosy ride for me. It wasn't a ride that, I say I had it all rosy. There were times where I second guessed myself. I was like, am I really doing what I have to do? See my mates that are in audit firm, they're already assistant manager. I'm still here writing product requirement documents. I'm still here testing software. Code developer is working, it don't work, at some point I just had to encourage myself that, but sometimes, all of the time actually, you may not go as fast as your peers are going, in terms of, they are already collecting this amount of salary, I'm still collecting this. At the end of the day, right, it's the gap widens in terms of in favor of us eventually. So it will still pay you. Just be patient, keep learning. It will still pay you. Don't put money forward to say, I want so and so amount, if not, no. But every of the skill every of the skills that you are learning is yours to take. Sorry. Please continue. Number, will I say it or will I still write it out? Okay, so every of the skills that you're learning is yours to take, and nobody can take it from you. So keep learning, keep being a better person, keep evolving, being a better version of yourself. Previously we had it that in project management it was waterfall, but now agile is becoming a thing where you can do your multiple iterations at the same time. So let's keep moving as the industry is moving. Don't say I've arrived now, I've finished Embold design, or I've enrolled for Embold design, it is finished. No, it is not finished. Keep progressing. Enjoy this journey that you're embarking on. Actually put your mind to learning it. It will pay. It will definitely pay. You will sit in that room and be naming your price, and they're like, we need her, give her what she wants. Anything she wants, we'll pay it. It will pay eventually. So just keep at it and keep learning. And now you may be asking yourself, how can I transition into tech? First of all, you need to identify what am I interested in, and how transferable is my current interest to where I want to be. So say I like certain processes, right? What role in tech allows me to do this? Start researching on it, engage in trainings. I did multiple trainings, free trainings, paid training, YouTube. As much as I was able to get information, I was consuming it. You get. So it is very important that as you're embarking on this journey, you've enrolled for this program, pay attention, actually learn, actually gain something from it, have a takeout, start building your portfolio from this. In the UI UX, the graphics design, you need to have your portfolio. You need to, all the works you've done. You cannot be applying for a role as a software designer and you don't have anything to show me that this is the work I've done before. I'll just think you're playing with me. So start building your portfolio even from now. Don't wait until when I now become a manager, I will now start building. No, it is now. From the little projects, personal projects you're working on, start building your portfolio. And when you're actively seeking for a role, make sure that your CV is tailored to that exact role. You don't want to be applying for software testing role or maybe a UX role, and then your CV is not even aligned to that role. Be very mindful of that and be very intentional about it. Lastly, keep learning. Don't stop being curious. So let's go to the next slide where I talk about words of knowledge. Stay curious. This is my last slide, by the way. Stay curious, embrace challenges, keep networking, collaborate with people, like minds, your seniors, your peers. Just stay positive. Your dreams are very valid, right? The sky in tech is very wide for us. Oh, someone started years ago. I'm just starting now. Can I catch up? Your goal is not to catch up with the next
Are you
person.
paying me that?
Your goal is to be a better version of yourself at all times, right? Keep
Should I
evolving,
actually
keep moving as your times are
him
moving.
self
don't
now?
don't stay in one place and say, now I have learned, and that is not all.
Really?
So please stay positive,
Thank
be persistent, and keep improving. So let's go to the final slide. Thank you very much. And I hope that
you.
you've been
Double
able to
transaction.
get one or two that will help you in this your journey.
I just did two
Your
today. I just did
dreams
two and
are
two today.
very valid,
I'm
and
coming. Let me.
okay, your dreams are very valid. Just keep at it. The sky is your starting point. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Catherine. Thank you so much. What an amazing, amazing journey. What an amazing presentation and amazing session.